All the blood and guts of my pie face. Rude oven, oh my God. I'm excited to see how they come out. Because this pie does not have a gender. Hey guys, it's Christy McFit and it is spooky season, so I have a really fun recipe for you today. Netflix just came out with Monsters, the Ed Gein story, and I was inspired. I've seen this viral face pie on YouTube, TikTok over the last few years, and I've always wanted to try it. So we're gonna try it out today. There's no better time than during Ed Gein and Halloween. So let's go. So if this recipe interests you, I'll show you what you need. You're gonna need a tin for the pie. You're gonna make your own pie crust or be lazy like me and buy pre-made pie crust or pie dough. You need egg wash, which I've pre-made. And you can make your own filling, but I'm using just a regular store-bought canned filling. Because I am not a chef, as you guys have learned. I'm gonna unpack my first pie dough. I have Perfect Release Pam baking spray. Gonna just generously do that. I don't know, guys. This should be a series called like Bake With Me. I don't even know what's going on here. Hopefully it doesn't ruin things. Here's the pie crust. Oh no, it got stuck to itself. All right, unrolling it on there. Set it in there, maybe make it more even. It doesn't have to be that neat because what we're going for is creepy, honestly. I think that's kind of, like fold it over and it'll set once it's in the oven, which I actually preheated the oven ahead of time at 450. Okay, there's that. Gonna dump all of this strawberry filling inside. I chose strawberry. A lot of the recipes use cherry, but I don't like cherries, so we're going with strawberry. Ooh, all the blood and guts of my pie face. And I'm gonna take a spoon and spread it evenly. Setting this to the side. This is how we're looking so far. What do you guys think? And I wore red because it's giving housewife, but also could be a serial killer. That's the vibe I was going for. Next, we have our next pie dough, which I'm gonna place to the side and kind of carve out a face. All right, I'm gonna roll out the face, or what will be the face. And I put flour on my cutting board so it doesn't stick. Okay, I'm gonna take a knife and just make some slits. I'm a little nervous. I want it to look good. Slit for the eyes. Ooh, I feel like I already messed that up. A slit for the eyes. And then the mouth. I think we'll make it like a straight across slit. And then we're gonna open those up with our fingers. And with the extra dough, roll it up to make like creepy eyelids. Yeah, that looks like it'll be a little crazy. And with the mouth, mold it like so. And the recipe said I was supposed to have extra dough for the nose, but I'm a little confused now because I don't. So I might just evenly cut some around the edges because this pan is only 8.5 inches versus the dough, which is 9 inches. So maybe I'll just cut a little bit off. Giving her a little forehead reduction, or him. All right, I have this piece of dough. I'm gonna roll it into a ball. And they said I need water for the nose eventually when I stick it back on. I'll place it on like so, and then we'll mold it while it's on the face. Use water on the fingers to stick it on. Oh, guys, I'm such a bad chef. This looks stupid. Gonna flatten it just a little bit to the face. Then I have to create nose holes. I'm gonna use the knife. Creating the initial holes with the knife, and then go in with watered fingers to solidify this again, kind of make them a little bit bigger. Okay, so then we're gonna place this face mask, like a human skin, on top of the pie. I'm nervous. It's my person. Pressing it in on the top, and I also have to do those like fork marks. Can someone let me know if there's like a purpose to the fork marks or if it's just for funsies? Okay. Next, I'm gonna be taking what's left of the strawberry filling and just putting it on like makeup to make it look creepy and even more gory. I feel like this is not very effective. Maybe my fingers will be more effective. Put some jam on the nose openings to make it look like a bloody nose. Okay, that's what I'll do. Next up, I have to press the fork marks around the sides, I guess. Someone help me understand the purpose of this. Also, my oven is janky, so it's making some noises right now. Rude. This crust is thick. Okay, I think she's looking good and I think she's ready for egg wash. Mixing my egg wash around. I'm gonna place it all over the pie crust. Rude oven, oh my God. So I don't know what happened to the mouth here, but I think I'm loving it, and I might add another slash on the side of it because it's creepy. And I want to add just a little bit more lipstick on my victim here. My hopes is that it starts oozing out in the baking process and it'll look totally sick. The directions say for the first 10 to 15 minutes, put it in the oven at 450, and then after that, put it at 350 for the next 50 to 75 minutes, which is a broad amount of time. I'm just gonna keep checking it after 50 minutes until it gets golden brown and the inside is bubbly. I'm excited to see how they come out. Because this pie does not have a gender. Gender does not define my scary mask. They're in there. See you later. So after 12 minutes, I changed it to 350 and I put a timer on for 50 minutes at 350 degrees, but I checked it and it's only been 42 minutes and it looks quite ready to me. The eyes are bubbling, the crust is golden brown, so let's take her out. Let's take them out. I hope I made Mother proud with this one. Let me know if you guys got the reference. Uh-oh, the crust is crackling off. Whoa. Wow. This is so cool. Look at that. I'm actually really excited about how this came out. It looks creepy, not as gory as I thought, but honestly does look like one of Ed Gein's masks. I'm actually taking this to a friend's house and it is way too hot to eat right now. I think it needs an hour or two to cool, but this is the final result. I'm sure it tastes amazing. I don't want to cut into it because I want all my friends to be surprised. So let me know in the comments below what you think and how it came out. And if you want to see more cooking videos in the future, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.